Okay, everybody, just an update here on the Federal Trade Commission consumer information. This is something that most of you, I believe, already know, but because it is something that seems to be picking up speed again, I'm going to go ahead and go over this. If the FTC feels it's important, it's because there's been a multitude of thousands of reports on it. So here we go. There are no quick fixes to clean up your credit. This was issued out today, June 24th, 2019, by Lisa Lake of the Consumer Education Department in the Federal Trade Commission. If you're trying to clean up your credit, you'll come across plenty of companies offering an easy fix, but any company promising instant results for a price is likely a scam. The FTC says Grand Teton is one of those companies. In its lawsuit, the FTC says Grand Teton tricked people into paying hundreds or even thousands of dollars for so-called credit repair services. Through website sales calls, convincing emails, and text messages, the company allegedly promised to boost credit scores by removing all negative items, among other things, from customers' credit reports, and also boost scores by adding the customers as authorized users on other people's credit cards. But people who signed up with Grand Teton didn't see a significant change in their credit scores, despite paying hefty and illegal upfront fees. And if consumers complained or tried to get their money back from their bank, Grand Teton allegedly threatened to slap them with lawsuits. All right, let me talk to you guys about this for just a second. For those of you that are wanting to clean up your credit report, the very first thing that you need to do is actually take a look at the credit bureaus themselves. There are processes that you go through that are 30-day processes with each and every one of the credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Asperian. All of those credit bureaus give you the capability of being able to actually look at your credit bureau and file disputes through each one of their online forums. And then in addition to that, you can do it by mail. For people who are looking to do this by mail, you need to actually take a look at what's required. All of that information is in the FAQ sections of each one of those respective credit bureaus. Now, having said that, there are companies that can become more successful because they're well versed in this process. Then maybe you might be on your own. And that would be a reason to look out, or if you don't have time to do it yourself, in terms of just being able to write the letters or draft up the disputes within the actual system, that might give you a reason to look elsewhere for assistance. There are some tricks of the trade that people do have in terms of being able to dispute these things. However, it takes time. And any company that's guaranteeing you immediate results or results that are sooner than a 30-day period, which is what the credit bureaus have legally allotted to them in order for them to verify debts, is just plain a bunch of BS. My suggestion would be that you thoroughly check out the company you would be looking at going with. You ask for actual referrals. You check your Better Business Bureau, and you definitely check the Federal Trade Commission consumer information on that company to ensure that they are not going to be scamming you. In addition to that, another thing that you might want to talk with them about before you make a decision to pay them anything are their fees. A lot of times people will get into these type of scenarios with different companies that offer credit repair services and find out that later on they've gotten you into a contract that you didn't read thoroughly, where they want you to pay for each additional item that is either deleted or added on to boost your credit score. These are things that you need to really pay attention to and look at closely. You might even want to run it by your attorney. And just upon me saying that, there are attorneys, business attorneys, that actually do handle credit repair in certain areas. In the event that you have an item on your credit report that is absolutely 100% not yours, and you're not trying to actually defraud the credit bureau by claiming it's not yours when it really is, 9 times out of 10, that item is going to be removed because it can't be verified. And you certainly don't need another company to go in there and do that for you when the same time frame is allotted for you as a consumer as it would be for any company to go in. There's nobody who can do it faster. There's a process to this, and it does take some time. I hope this helps anybody who's looking at this specific situation for themselves. Don't get caught up in a scam. These companies are out there and they're looking to rip you off for hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. It does not cost very much to dispute something off of a credit bureau. Even if you're doing it by hand and have to do stamps and everything else, it's minimal amount of time, more than a couple of $100 for all 3 reports, and I'd say run for the hills, guys. All right, if you've got questions on this, go ahead and put it in the comment section, or you can go ahead and email me personally at virgotriad@protonmail.com, and I would be happy to provide the information for you that you would need in order to start working on disputing anything that's on your credit report that you need to have removed for the purposes of it being erroneous or irrelevant. If it's actually yours, there's other ways to deal with it, guys. Don't try to defraud people. All right, everyone, have a great day.